ready to roll. And today's starting pitcher, Aiden Miller. And Singy, we were talking earlier about how he's doing a great job navigating through tough spots.
I've just been so impressed with when it seems like there's more pressure, he's more calm and settles in. He's done an incredible job with runners in scoring position. Most guys, they get a little tight, they start to aim the baseball, but for some reason, he gets looser, the ball comes out of his hand with more life, and he's able to wiggle off the hook of tough situations and get his team back in the dugout.
Mookie Betts stands in now and watches strike one. And he swings through that one.
Well, you got the hitter already chasing that nasty slider. If you're on the mound, you just want to expand the zone right now. Get a swing and miss and get through this at bat.
Righty delivers. Got him. One down.
Came after him with the fastball on 0-2, and that's a pretty good demonstration of what power pitching is all about. He's got the stuff, obviously, and right there he used it to put his opponent away without needing to waste any pitches.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. What a season it's been for him. He has supplied a lot of power and that average. There's a strike.
This is a guy that tends to hit the ball better when nobody is on base. I'm not sure why, but the numbers back it up.
One down, base is empty. Good eye right there.
One ball, one strike.
The 1-2. And another ball.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Got him. 2 away down.
Well, there appears to be no problem settling in on the mound out there today. It looks pretty tough to start this one, punching out the first 2 hitters of this ball game. And somebody's going to have to put the bat on the ball, put it in play, and get something going.
Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Ball 1, no strikes.
Counts 1-0.
They say you win.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
2 outs, base is empty. Machado is out, and it's 2-1. Right-hander kicks, deals. And that's off the inside edge. 3-1. Will Smith waiting to bat for the Dodgers. Freeman will take his base.
Maybe a little loss of focus on the mound right there. Pretty much gifted him first base with a quick free pass.
So 2 down, and up to the plate is Will Smith. In the air, out towards left center. And they get the out on Smith. And that is that. 1 left for L.A. And now the Pirates will take their turn in a scoreless ball game. Back after this on the show. And we're back. And on the hill for the Dodgers, James Paxton.
Well, he's been a very dependable starter for his club, and what stands out for me is that left-handed hitters have really struggled batting below 200 against him, and it just tells me they have a hard time tracking the baseball. Maybe it's the release point, maybe it's the motion, but just some way, somehow, they've got to figure out a way to pick it up and try to have some success from the left side.
Here's Andrew McCutchen to hit. Swinging a foul over the screen and back out of play. next offering is fouled back. Gets a piece and stays alive. The pitch. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Also really good at bat. What I like about this guy, his bat stays in the zone for a long time. Gives him the ability to foul off tough pitches.
In the dirt. 1-2 the count. Wouldn't chase that time.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
The next offering misses, and that's ball 3.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Paxton deals. There's a swing and a drive. Hayward ranging back. And it bangs off the top of the wall. And it's a double to start the bottom of the first.
Everything came together for him. So close to blasting that one out of here the other way. But well, that's very tough to do when you take on the outfield gap like that. Beautiful swing, though. Let the ball get a little deep and drove it to the opposite field.
Ryan Reynolds here. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
Kicks and fires. And that one fouled off. Man at second. That one 95 to finish him off.
Well, just a beautiful fastball on the inside corner for that backwards K right there. I think the hitter saw it all the way coming from that opposite arm angle. So I got to think he was looking away and just got locked up by the hard stuff boring in on his hands.
Connor Joe, the next Pirate to hit. That misses the zone, and it's 1-0. At the belt and fires. Fouled off. He was late. The pitch. On the ground to third. Down the line, and it's foul. And that's a strikeout looking. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
Most guys are very aggressive when they see the stakes out there on the base paths and can't understand why he wasn't ready to swing the bat. You've got to be ready to swing the bat in a situation like that with the go-ahead run in scoring position.
Now it's going to be Edward Olivares. And that one fouled off. The pitch. Swings through that one for strike 2.
Good zip on that fastball at the bottom of the zone. If he's there all day, it's going to be a tough one for the hitters.
Oh, and 2 now. Little bouncer out in front of the plate. Bounces into the outfield, base hit. Here comes the throw. It's offline, and he scores.
Well, he gets it done in a big spot to get the run across. Couldn't get any air under it, but he smoked that ball back up the middle. Timing was just perfect. Got great wood on it, and there's just no chance for the infielders with how hard he hit it. But now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
2 outs, runner on first. Here's the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Fastball in for a strike. It's 0-1. Olivares, the runner at first with 2 gone. Step off, throw to first. Back in safe, really close. Back up the middle and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Couple of singles back to back. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Nick Gonzalez, the next Pirate to hit. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. His 4th home run of the season. It's 4-0. He only needed 1 swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
And now up to the plate, Yasmani Grandal. And it's fouled away.
Well, at this pace, he's not going to be in this game for very long, but he's got to find a way to shake it off, keep it isolated to 1 inning, come back out. You could throw up a bunch of zeros and save that bullpen.
That one not close. Ball 1. First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. Swing and a ball hammered left field. That one back there with a very short start. Not even 2 innings, but no earned runs allowed. They go back to back, and they add a run. It's 5-zip.
It's so hard facing batters like this who can just swing at bad pitches and still spray it all around the yard. It's all about mixing up location and velocity. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
So 2 away with nobody on. Now it's the second baseman. That one's in there. 0-1.
Well, it's not the inning he was planning on to begin this start, but you've got to find a way to shake things off and give your team some length and put up some zeros.
That misses the zone, and it's 1-1. Lifted in the air, right center field. In position, and that's the 3rd out. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working, and the lead is now 5-0. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at PNC Park, second inning set to go. Here's the left fielder, Teoscar Hernandez. The right-hander back to work. Pitch misses there. Ball 1.
I'm sure he likes the 5-0 lead and the run support, but he's sat around a lot since warming up in the pen, and you'd hate to see a guy not have his rhythm to go out there and have a great start.
Inside corner, and that's called a strike. Clyde Washington doing the umpiring behind the dish in this one. Sometimes considered a bit of a pitcher's umpire, Singy.
He likes the low ball, which traditionally favors pitching, but, you know, hitters today are pretty good at dropping their barrel down, so we'll see how it goes in this one.
1 strike.
And the pitch. And that's a fair ball.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. He really shot that one down the right field line and somehow found a way to keep it from slicing foul. One thing that was great about the approach, his head was down all the way through the pitch, and that's how you do it.
Man at first, Here's Jason Hayward. There's a strike. This one popped up right side. Joe has a beat on it. And there's one down.
That was a good, hard fastball with some nice ride up in the zone right there. Hitter looked like he was on it, but I think that velocity at the end just beat him. Instead of a line drive or something hit deep, it's a pop-up and an easy out for the defense.
Nimmo checks the runner. Hernandez back in on a dive. He swings and fouls one off.
This guy absolutely flies. The defense wants to turn two, but they've got to get a ball they can do it with. Make sure you get the first out before you try to rush and get two and end up with nothing.
High in the air, out to right. Brings it in.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, number 44, Andy Pajes.
Now here is Andy Pajes. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit.
Well, we'll hold that thought as that's the third out, and we'll end the inning. So the Dodgers leave one. It's 5-0. Bottom of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Jack Sawinski.
The center fielder.
Well, now here's Carlos Correa with a chance to hit. And the first pitch misses for ball one. Right through there for a strike. The wind and the pitch. Just missed. This one popped up. Foul ground, first base side. And there's one down.
The batter, the designated hitter, Andrew.
So the lineup flips over. And now it's Andrew McCutchen, doubled in his first AB.
On the mound, he's got to remember his offense can score a lot. So if he can hit the reset button from here going forward, there's still a chance that his club can win this ball game.
And there's a foul ball. And there's a ball.
Looks like he's being a little cautious with him in this at bat after doubling the first time up. Doesn't want to make another mistake.
That clips the corner. But misjudges this one, and it falls. And these fans are into it. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him, and you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact, but that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Reynolds in the box now. No balls and a strike.
And this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
Next pitch is downstairs. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That misses. And now 3-1.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now he's in the driver's seat with a 3-1 count.
Hammered down the right side, but foul.
So glad these ballparks have installed the netting to protect the fans, keep things safer all around the league.
Outside, and that is ball 4.
One of the things about that 2-out walk, the base runner over at first base is going to have a very aggressive secondary lead. So a ball down the line or into the gap will produce a 2-out RBI, and those are the best. That is if you are the offensive side of it.
Joe in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Reynolds off of first with 2 away. Lifted in the air down the left side. Betts brings it in for the 3rd out. So it's no runs, no base hits, no errors, and 1 left. We head on now to the top of the 3rd. It's the Pirates 5 and the Dodgers nothing. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to the 3rd inning. And now the veteran 3rd baseman, Chris Taylor. Nimmola back to work. Line to right, and that'll be a base hit. And the leadoff man aboard.
Waste no time there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's Mookie Betts. So now a chance for Marcus Semien to hit. Semien, big power for an infielder. And a pitch. That's a strike. And the count 1-1. We haven't seen a break in the weather, and the umpires might be forced to make a decision soon.
Yeah, I think so, Boog. I mean, everyone looking and wondering when they're going to stop play. It definitely feels close.
This one in the dirt. To second, but way too late. Safe there. Taylor into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility.
Definitely trying to work down and get that double play ball, but it got away enough to erase any chance of that. Good job of moving up into scoring position. Now a hit could make that wild pitch really sting.
And another ball.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Misses the ball, and it falls in. The crowd really making some noise. Registers the punch out and hits 101. Here's Shohei Ohtani.
Jazz missed some time last season thanks to injuries, Boog. An oblique strain cost him a few weeks, and a battle with turf toe sidelined him for more than a month. What stinks is nobody wants to be on the field more than this guy.
There's a strike.
They must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at-bat.
Next offering is in for a strike. 1 out and a runner at second. Pitched into the 6th and was able to limit the damage. And that's a foul ball. Man at second. Check swing, now an appeal to third. And that's a swing according to umpire Ed Drummond.
Now batting.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. Worked a walk in his first trip to the plate. Singy, he's got a history of coming through into big spots. I know I like to talk about, I'm not sure whether clutch actually exists, but you look at the numbers, and this guy always seems to deliver in those spots. And first offering is fouled off.
Well, I think it's the ability to assess the situation, understanding what the pitcher has, what he's trying to get people out on, and then being able to use the entire field.
And there's the strike.
If you're a guy that can only hit to one field, then you're really not going to be able to come through in clutch situations because pitchers are going to adjust. But because he's able to use the entire field, that's why he's so successful in these situations.
And Freeman is retired. And that is that. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the right fielder, Edward Olivares. The pitch. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Tough game for him so far, Boog. Another hit, and they've just been knocking him around through the first 2+. He's got to get things back on track, maybe junk a pitch that isn't working, or he might not last much longer.
So a man aboard. Now the third baseman, Ke'Bryan Hayes. Singled and scored his first time. That one in there across the letters. And a pitch. And he walked him on 4 pitches. And the count even 1-1. Olivares gets his lead at first. Nobody out. And now the lefty. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The pitch. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. Here's a 1-2. On the ground, right side, and it goes just foul. Looks like the weather could actually play a factor in this one. It's coming down pretty good.
Yeah, it is, and it's not too bad yet, but the field's not going to be able to hold up if the rain gets any.
Lux to second, on to first, double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Gonzalez in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Can't make the grab, and it drops. And this crowd making their presence felt. One thing with Max Muncy, and it'll be interesting to see what he throws here. He hammers the fastball. Crushed to right. This one's got a chance. Out of here. Home run. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. It's 6-0.
He just took all the energy out of this building with that swing. That's an incredible job of letting that breaking ball get deep, trusting your hands, and driving it out the other way. That's how you practice it in the cage. Incredible when you can translate it into the ball game.
Manager out of the dugout now, and it looks like we'll see a change on the mound. James Paxton won't go any further, and as he heads off, he'll step aside for a minute. Back with a new pitcher after this break. So the Dodgers have a new arm on the mound, Anthony Banda.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
Yasmani Grandal up to hit. That one catches the zone. Strike one. Banda, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. The lefty fires. Out towards right center field. Sizes this one up. Corrals it. That is the inning. Pirates tack on one more on the solo home run. It's now a 6-0 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. And we're back. Start of the fourth. Here's the catcher, Will Smith. Nimula back to work. Gets the call. And that is strike one. And that one is lifted in the air. Olivares moving under it. Puts it away for the out. And a quick out, number one. And now Teoscar Hernandez. Right through there for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
The 1-1. One out, base is empty.
Well, the leadoff hitter gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll her up for two.
Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. So 2 down now, and here is Jason Hayward. He's 0 for 1. And ball one to the right fielder.
I can't play around with him here. It's a 6-run lead at this point. Got to attack hitters even if you give up a solo shot.
Not even close there. Now 2-0.
Well, usually a high level of confidence when you're facing a young pitcher out there on the mound. In this situation, ahead 2-0, he's put himself in a really good spot.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Grandal drifts towards it, and he's got it. Ball game. And the Pirates get a shutout on the mound.
Well, as a former outfielder, I love this play. When you get the opportunity to throw a runner out at the plate, makes the catch as the runner tags, and a laser throw to the plate on the money for the double play. It's time to go hit.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
You